Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you how to measure your nails for press-ons and how to make them last once you get them. These are actually my sister's hands and her nails were a little bit messed up. She did have some bleeding on the edges of her fingernails, so I'm working with what I have, but I'm going to be showing you two different ways to measure your nails. One is using a measuring tape and the other is using tape and a pen. We're going to start off with the measuring tape. Here I'm showing you the two different sides. One is inches and one is centimeters. You want to use the side that says centimeter. Every little line in between the centimeter is a millimeter. So you want to take the measuring tape from sidewall to sidewall. Here you can see it's 11 millimeters for her pinky nail. You want to make sure that you're getting from sidewall to sidewall because that's what's going to make sure that you're getting a perfect fit. And you could kind of see in the video I'm showing you how to do that. Both me and my sister have kind of bigger fingers. We do have more meat, I guess you could say, on the edges of our fingernails. So you want to make sure that you're pulling that back, and I had to do that for a couple of her fingers because if you don't, then you might end up writing down a size that's too small and it just won't fit right. I'm just going to continue this process for the rest of the right hand. I think it's best if you're unsure, just go up a millimeter or two because you can always file down the edges if it's a little bit too big, but you can't add on more once you order your set. The left hand, I'm going to go in with a piece of tape, and you're also going to need a ruler for this. You want to take the tape and place it on your nail and cut it if it's a little bit too big because it can be annoying to work with. You want to kind of crease the tape into the nail bed and take a pen and mark the edges. Once you mark the edges, you can remove the tape and place it on the ruler and you can see how many millimeters it is. Here you can see I got the same length as the other method. Show myself doing the rest of the hand because her nails are the same size for both hands. Now you know there's two ways to do it and just use whatever you have at home. Now that I have her measurements, if this was a client, they would send these to me and I would be able to get a perfect sizing for their sets. Right here I'm just showing you guys the set that I made for her. I thought it was really pretty and we just want to go with something simple for this set. Here is the adhesion kit that I include in all my orders. The first thing that we want to go in with is the cuticle pusher. We just want to push back the cuticles gently. It looks like I'm going a little bit rough, but that's because I sped it up a little bit. You just want to get the cuticle off of the nail bed as much as possible, and if they have any nail length, you want to go in with the pointy part to make sure that there's nothing underneath. Her nails are pretty short, so I didn't actually have to do that. I'll go in and sand them later. next step that we want to do is remove the shine off of the nail bed. We're going to do this with the file. This is something that I include in my nail kit. We want to do it gently, and I'm showing you here that there's two sides to it. There's one more gritty and one less gritty, and I prefer using the less gritty side on the natural nail bed. If I need to take down the shape a little bit, if a nail is too big, I would prefer using the more gritty side. You want to do this for both hands, and the reason that we're doing this is because if there's any oil on the nail bed, then that means that there's a possibility for lifting and your nails won't last as long. File the nail, we want to make sure that there's no dust left over on there, so I'm going in with alcohol pads on each hand just to clear off any residue that might make the nails lift in the future. Stop right here, but there's some extra steps that I like to take before gluing down any nails on myself or on any of my clients, and that's just using a nail dehydrator, which is basically like alcohol, and it makes sure that there's no extra oil or anything that you may have missed on the nail. And I like to go in with this twice. This one is from Model Ones, but you can get it from anywhere, and I think if you're a nail enthusiast or someone who's just getting into press-on nails, I think you should really invest in this. And also another thing that I like to add is Protein Bond from Young Nails, and I think it just makes all the difference in helping your nails last. I like to add the Protein Bond one hand at a time because it is sticky, and I prefer not to let the client move their hand and get something stuck on it. So I'm doing one hand, and then I'm going in with half of the nails. I take the glue and I just dab a little bit on the natural nail bed, and then I adhere the nail to it. You can do that, or you can add the glue to the nail. It doesn't really matter, but you want to make sure that you're holding it down long enough so that it doesn't feel loose. I'd say give it about 15 to 30 seconds depending, and if it does start to lift, just pick it up a little bit and add some more glue. after all the nails are glued on, I like to go in with cuticle oil, and this step is so important to keep your nails healthy and to keep your skin healthy. I think it's just something that you should kind of slowly push into your everyday routine, because it's something that we don't think about, but it should be taken better care of. Here I'm showing you the before and after pictures. I think they look pretty good. You guys can do this at home by yourself. That's the beauty of press-on nails. And if you're interested, I'll leave a link to my Etsy down below. But that's in the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate all the support. If this was helpful to you, please leave a comment down below and leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks!